All right, John, I think you had your hand up.
Uh, well, I really want to share this with my friend Charlie Grimes, who's here. We've talked a little bit about it, and I started thinking, what a great thing for me to come do this. I've had a kind of a rough day today, and it just reminds me of how what I learned at the Heart Conference helps me through those times.
Ah, good. Can you say 2 or 3 sentences about how it helps you through those times?
Well, the event today is I went to a memorial service of my partner's son who committed suicide at age 14.
Mm.
And so I was in a room with 800 people came to that. And I think just being open to the power of love and, really feeling it and feeling it with the other people in that room is something that my experience in Heart really gave to me. And a lot of kind of sadness and that I would otherwise feel, I just feel like I can handle it a lot better than I would have been able to without having experience of being in Heart and the connection I have with the people that I've met through the pathways.
Wonderful. Thank you. Who else?
I'll go.
Okay.
I've done the Heart Conference twice, and it's such a transcendence experience of love. The ritual ceremony, the way that Carol brings a bunch of strangers together and creates an atmosphere where we become comfortable and we let go of whatever it is we let go of and just open up to some place very, very pure. It's just fantastic. And my girlfriend in China was very interested, so she's registered, but unfortunately, I'm not sure how the internet works there, but she's having trouble getting on. We tested it yesterday, but I wanted her to be on here to introduce her to it as well.
Well, and probably you'll be able to share the video with her.
Yeah, hopefully I could do that.
Yeah.
Then.
Cassie, you would.
Yeah, I loved Heart so much that that at the next one I wanted to be there for setup. I just being in that energy of and that's how I feel about tonight, like being called back to the temple with like people who are also like open and searching and curious. I love how Heart Center allows me to not only handle the big changes like a new job and thinking about new relationships, but like the ups and downs of every day, that I can love crying at a movie, but I'm not swept into despair. Like I can have such joy with friends, but I'm not, unable to function after. Like I just have more access to myself and to it's like this beautiful boat ride where like, yeah, I feel the waves and I get to be in all these emotions and relationships and experiences, but I'm not thrown overboard. And I think Heart Center is the perfect balance inside me that allows me to fully experience the world.
Thank you. A couple more also I would love to hear from people who are guests on the call, and you aren't Pathways graduates. I would love to hear why you're here.
Well, I had my hand up, so I'll put it down. Maybe you couldn't see it.
No, but go ahead.
Curiosity. I was invited by a dear friend, and I have such unrest as an undercurrent in my soul. And the unrest is stemming from just being around my fellow humans and just being dissatisfied with all the knowledge and all the information that's out there that's from a head space. It's missing the mark from a humanity standpoint. And that was really frustrating to me. And so I know that I can be more compassionate, certainly. And maybe by me becoming more compassionate from a loving, heart-centered way, as a way to connecting with others, quieting the unrest.
It's so beautifully said. And
Thank you.
I think there's so much unrest just collectively and in society at this time. I mean, so much instability in a number of places that, you know, our internal capacity to center and ground ourselves, to know what is needed and wanted in our lives, and to be able to be the agency of sort of the creation of our own response to that unrest, I think is so important.